What if today was the day that changed everything? What if today, instead of backing down, you rose to the challenge? What if today, instead of fearing the struggle, you embraced the process? What if today, instead of letting doubt creep in, you decided that quitting was not an option? There will be countless moments when you feel like giving up, times when the obstacles seem too great, the rejection too painful, and the road ahead too long. But here's the truth. If you surrender after the first setback, the 10th rejection, or the 100th failure, then you simply didn't want it bad enough. Greatness demands a made-up mind. You have to be relentless, unshaken by setbacks, unmoved by delays, undeterred by the word no. You don't quit because it's hard. You don't stop because people don't believe in you. Your attitude must be, if I have to fight for this my entire life, then so be it. So, ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what others expect, not what seems easy, but what sets your soul on fire. Write down. Writing forces thinking. Thinking creates vision, and visionaries change the world. But vision alone is not enough. The road to success is always under construction. It is paved with sacrifice, resilience, and an unshakable work ethic. Challenges will come. It's inevitable. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies in the mind. We train our bodies, push our limits, and strengthen our endurance. But the real battle is won in the mind. The body has limits. The mind does not. If your mind isn't ready, you will never be fully prepared. Because when the struggle gets real, your body will beg you to stop. Your emotions will tell you to quit. But if your mind is strong, you will keep pushing forward. That is what separates champions from those who fall short. See the finish line before you begin. Winners don't just train for victory, they visualize it. Before the first step, before the first mile, before the first challenge, they already see the end. Take the legendary journey of a man who weighed 300 pounds but envisioned himself crossing the finish line at 191 pounds. Before he even stepped onto the battlefield of training, he had already completed it in his mind a million times. That vision, that feeling of triumph, is what fueled his suffering. It took him 18 months to complete what most do in 6. But every morning, he woke up driven by one thought. The pain is temporary, but the victory is worth it. Champions embrace pain because they know that on the other side of suffering is greatness. This is why visualization is the most powerful tool for success. The ability to put yourself at the finish line before the journey even begins is what gives you the strength to endure. Some will, most won't. Which one are you? In life, some do and some don't. 10% of people will take action. 90% will not. It's been that way for centuries, and it will never change. The faces might be different, but the numbers remain the same. Some will get up early, push themselves harder, and keep going no matter what. Others will make excuses, blame their circumstances, and settle for mediocrity. Which one are you? The secret to success is simple. Take full responsibility for your life. Most people don't. They blame the government, their upbringing, their bad luck. They get frustrated when they're kept waiting, yet they don't hold themselves accountable when they miss deadlines. They expect perfection from others, but allow themselves endless excuses. But the truth is, your life is your responsibility. The champion's mentality, every great achiever understands one thing. You don't get to the top alone. No one wins without help. But before anyone can help you, you must first help yourself. That means recognizing your strengths and playing to them. It means acknowledging your weaknesses and finding ways to improve them. The world is changing. Adapt or be left behind. You might not like technology, but guess what? If you want to succeed, you must embrace it. You might not enjoy failure, but guess what? Every winner has failed more times than most people have even tried. The power of taking the shot. Consider Bill Russell, one of basketball's greatest champions. He was never a great free throw shooter, yet when the game was on the line, he wanted the ball in his hands. Why? because he understood a fundamental truth. Responsibility is the key to greatness. In the final moments of a championship game, he stepped up to the line, not as the worst free throw shooter on the team, but as the leader. And when it mattered most, he made the shot. That is what happens when you embrace responsibility with confidence. When you stop waiting for someone else to step up. When you decide that no matter what, you will be the one who takes the shot. Your moment is now whatever you're chasing. Success, freedom, greatness. It starts today, not tomorrow, not next year, not when it's convenient. Right now, the road ahead will not be easy. You will face failures, rejection, and moments of doubt. But if you refuse to quit, if you embrace the grind, fall in love with the process, and visualize success before it happens, then nothing can stop you. So when life challenges you, step forward. When fear whispers in your ear, keep going. When the world says no, find another way. Because success isn't given, it's earned. And today is the day you decide to earn it.